Okay, guys, welcome to the 21metrics market wrap up today with George Groshkov, and we will cover 25 projections for this year. George, you released this new report this morning from Mint Ventures about business and tech trends. So I think I can share the screen here and show it to you. So would you like to go through this presentation? How do you see
Yeah.
this year?
Thanks for hosting me again, Timo, and Happy New Year for all the community. Let 2025 be a successful one. Yeah,
Likewise.
this is our short overview of what do you think we could place our bets on. First of all, of course, we think 2025 will be good for crypto, not only because of the regulation aspect of what are becoming more clear in the US, but also because we finally see that stablecoins are becoming a real predominant trend in the industry, and this day will be also very, very much stacking most of the payments, the general payments out there, infrastructures very, very soon. They're already doing it, and I think these are going to be quite significantly big changes as well when it comes down to merchant adoption of crypto. Furthermore, of course, verticalization on AI and things related to agentic AI will be very important. Apart from the small LLMs, this will affect as well robotics. We believe 2025 will be also a great year for robotics, and we'll see very interesting things coming out of China. And there are already some very interesting robots that you can buy for $3,000. Quite amazing technology available for manufacturers industry, but I think this will just go beyond like the usual expected people that they're buying. Probably also geeks and universities will start buying these robots. Then we also see the big rise in the VTubers, live social selling, which was a big trend in Japan and Korea and APAC in general during the TikTok times, the boom TikTok. Now we see that in Europe as well, in UK will pick up as well as a big trend. Of course, then furthermore, we have seen some sideways tailwinds, headwinds for EU, and maybe a bit more choppiness in terms of like how investments will evolve in the European sector. And then finally, we believe as well, there are, maybe you can scroll down just to see a few points. This, of course, the venture studios and coming up as new paradigms and new models replacing traditional investment in accelerators. So yeah, do check it out. I'll leave you with that. Go to our LinkedIn page, Mint Ventures XYZ, and just go for the post, and we'll share as well the links below. Furthermore,
We will share it in the show notes. Yeah.
And as for the AI and agentic AI, we have also a very cool event coming up
Yes.
on Thursday with Ankita and Robert. These are both founders as well, working in the AI sector, one in legal and one in Web3. So we will talk about like how exactly AI agents will be in practice used for more traditional business and how you can also create them. Very interesting event. I do recommend you to visit as well. So Thursday, do look it up as well on our LinkedIn page.
Yeah, we'll also add that to the show notes. So you're with Ankita Mehta and Robert Pallas. So it's 3:00 GMT on Thursday. Yeah. We will add that to the show notes. Okay, interesting wrap up. Thank you, George. So we can actually now move forward with the themes here. So like we had many companies publishing their 25 reports, and this slide is from Bitwise, and they're saying that tokens launched by AI agents will spearhead meme coin mania in 25. So we are now seeing this like AI tech to be used with meme coins, and what do you think about that, George? So obviously this AI thing is like obvious one.
It's quite interesting because at the end of the day, I think many people will think that the social interaction that happens are actually between humans and humans, but actually they're just bots. I think they're just the agents themselves will become so profoundly good at creating content, both for video as well,
Yes.
and text and sound, that they will be harder and harder to understand.
Yeah.
Yes, that's the future, and I do know like there are a lot of actually projects out there in Web3 space that they look for AI agents just to replace the marketing activities that they do,
Yeah.
and by giving that freedom, they free up a bit. They're more thinking about strategy in the meantime. And the
Yes.
content creation is done by the AI, which in the same time creates maybe kind of a more like a cult community. And that is where maybe that's an interesting perspective, like where if you know as a holder of the coin that it is an AI and maybe it is a fairly more honest being than the human, you probably put more money into it.
Yeah.
If that's true, then can we say that also AI agents will not rug pull and things like that, things like that for the yeah.
Rocked by AI.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll find out in that. But AI agents for sure, in general, across all sectors, will be a big thing in 2025 for
Yeah,
sure.
for sure. So like communities run by AI. That's a very interesting thing. So things are moving forward so fast. So it's even like hard to keep up with everything. And yeah. So yeah, AI led communities. So very interesting. I think we'd also see like some kind of, as you said, like cult like communities run by this like all seeing AI or something like that. That will actually
Mm.
like AI will be the leader. So yeah, very interesting. So yeah, I can fully believe this from Bitwise, and then they're saying that the number of countries holding Bitcoin will double at least. So yeah, that's easy to believe and it's reasonable. So now we are talking about U.S. and their possible Bitcoin reserve, and Trump has promised it. I think that they will unveil this reserve. It's There's still like discussion about how big it will be. It will be like 200K, or there are like many projections about it. So I think. RFK Kennedy said it would include like millions of bitcoins. Trump was talking about like 200K. Actually, US already has like 200K
Yeah.
that have been like um, received before, by a law and enforcement. So what do you think about this? Like it's obvious that countries will increase their exposure to Bitcoin.
Yeah, that's an interesting controversial topic because I think, first of all, as you say, US already has bitcoins and they can just use it. But how exactly and what kind of models they're going to use of the strategic reserve is questionable.
Yes.
Maybe there is ways you could better than to put it into the strategic reserve and just make probably asset as asset balance sheet or
Yeah.
somewhere along the line of actually getting it to more into a vehicle which they will be not willing to sell that quickly and so forth. But I don't know, it's much, there's a lot of things that are just like speculations at some point. And
Yeah.
I do know that the countries will definitely who have mined bitcoins and have purchased bitcoins will continue increasing their stack. That was sure,
Yeah.
like El Salvador, Bhutan, and so forth.
Yes. Yeah.
But for instance, I'm not sure like if European countries will do something like that.
Yeah. Yeah. There have been like talks in Poland recently. A politician in Poland was talking about a Bitcoin reserve, and he was holding like he had many millions worth of Bitcoin. Also, like Switzerland, there's
Yeah.
a plans for
Mhm.
obviously creating this reserve, and it's interesting. And I think Switzerland might be the first European country because they have this like canton structure, and in different cantons like Ticino, there's the city of Lugano, which already is heavily invested in this digital asset scene, and you can use USDT, Bitcoin, and even their own city token in the city. So they have like three cryptos there you can use, and but also they have this like canton independence there. So yeah, a while ago,
Well, Brazil is a great market. If only Brazil just decide on that, will be a great example for the whole Latin America region. If that will happen, then it will be. Then I will consider this as a fairly realistic statement that holding Bitcoin will double for the countries.
Yeah, a while ago we discussed Switzerland with Fabio here in the show, and he's from this Neuchâtel canton, and they also have this like competition between cantons. So they have Zug and Zurich and Neuchâtel and Ticino and everything. So it's a very very good environment for all the companies. So I think yeah, but of course it will be challenging to run it through the whole reserve thing in but let's see. Let's hope it will materialize this year. Yeah, so many countries potentially going for that. So and Bitwise has a lot of predictions for this year. So they will predict that Bitcoin could reach 200k USD this year. So do you think it's plausible or?
I'm a more kind of I'd say mellow this time around, but maybe I'll be happy if I'm not correct, of course. But what I see that is that still maybe mid-year inflation will start picking up and the markets will be not that bullish as we expected, and that will affect the price of Bitcoin.
Yes.
That being said, I mean, we don't know, like it could be like more. I think it's more realistic, but this is just like a wild bet that 150 is more realistic to happen.
Yeah.
To double the price also means that there's, how to say, there will be pretty smooth wind and pretty smooth economical growth as well across all the countries, which is not gonna probably happen in 2025.
Yeah.
So yeah, a bit of grain of salt there here on that one.
Yeah, I agree. And also they predict that Bitcoin ETFs will attract more flows in 25 than they did in 24. Yeah, that's easy to believe. What else? Coinbase will surpass Charles Schwab as the most valuable brokerage globally. Okay, that's interesting. So huge tailwinds for Coinbase. That's good thesis, easy to believe. What else? Yeah, token alerts by AI agents. Yeah, we already discussed that. It's happening.
I believe in the stablecoin statements. The stablecoin will double. That's
double. Yes.
Yeah.
So right now, like after Mika, basically USDT is banned in Europe, right? But it's not banned in Switzerland, for example, as we discussed. This Lugano city venture, but yeah, but I think the market will still grow. How do you see like Tether's situation now with USDT basically banned in Europe? How do you see it? It's not a big thing to.
I think they have amazing Latin markets. They have amazing US, Asian markets. They have the markets in Middle East. Middle East, for instance, USDC on Tron is the go-to stable coin.
Yes.
I don't think Europe that is much. Actually, that's bad for Europe. I don't know, like with the whole thing about Europe and being in the center of regulation just creates this how to say, this aquarium of comfort that we are clear on things. But the more you create regulations, the more you create laws, and where does it stop, right? As Elon Musk mentioned, like, and I think we're at this tipping point that it just doesn't stop, right?
Yeah.
Which it's not bad. It's not good for entrepreneurship. That's what I'm concerned about.
Yeah. Yeah, heavy regulation. Also, like Mario Draghi even addressed this issue, and he said like that, like EU is over-regulated. So yeah, I'm also bit afraid that it will not like be a good environment for innovation and building things, because it, yeah, like that's correct.
We need to start putting the entrepreneurship as a center point of our economy again in Europe.
Yes.
Just
That has to be a
all
priority.
all of Europe's core is always been SMIs and entrepreneurs, and
Yeah,
if we cannot like afford to lose them, and
yeah, agree.
because of the desire of something to be more clear or clever or over regulated and things like
Yeah,
that.
I agree. I agree. Yes, yes. And even like mid-sized companies have been
Of course.
back. If you look at Germany, my brother lives in Munich, Germany. So if you look there, like it's like mid-level companies. They call this Mittelstand in Germany. They're just like backbone of the
Of course.
economy. So you need to have a good environment for the companies to
Mm.
succeed, and especially for the small and mid-sized companies. So yeah, but I think like US, like Europe never was the main market for USD. So it's tether. So it's been like Asia and as you said, like Latin America and everything else. So it's not a problem. And stablecoin market will continue to grow. What else? I guess okay. Bitwise also says that as a bonus prediction, in 29, Bitcoin will overtake the 18 trillion gold market and trade above 1 million USD per Bitcoin. So that's a pretty bold statement, but yeah,
Uh, let's see.
1
That
million Bitcoin.
could happen. Yeah, I mean, we are at the moment at 2 trillion, so
Yes.
nine times this. Yeah, could
Are we ready for the 1 million Bitcoin? I don't know, like mentally ready for it, perhaps.
let's make how to say one satoshi per day, double dollar cost average, and we'll see how it
Yes.
goes.
Yeah. But, but I
I'm
believe this.
of course, I do believe that this will happen,
Yeah.
and this is the long term perspective for Bitcoin.
Yes.
Since during those 16 years, we haven't found a really any other alternative asset that brings all those features together as a
Yes.
Bitcoin.
That's right.
I do believe this is actually a
It's
good
pretty unique. Yeah.
plausible prediction.
Yes. Correct. Yeah. But I believe this like market cap parity is with gold. So as they're talking about this, we all overtake the gold market, that would mean roughly like 10x the current spot price to 1 million as they're referring here. So I can believe that that's a reasonable target. But it will take years, maybe 29 or something, maybe after that. So yeah, interesting. Good to have these optimistic targets for Bitcoin. So yeah, that was Bitwise prediction stack. So this one is from Bitcoin Swiss. They're saying that Bitcoin volatility will drop below major tech equities, signaling asset maturation. So yeah, it's easy to believe. So yeah, I can address this. So volatility drop. Yeah, yeah. Or it's pretty obvious, I think. Or do you have anything to add? Yes.
The more institutional players you have, the more liquidity actually you have this in the system.
Yeah.
The more, how to say, money that just allocates in Bitcoin doesn't move, the less volatility you can get. Yeah, that
Yeah.
means that pretty much from here to 1 million, maybe we'll have less and less volatility.
Yeah.
It's, at some point, we'll find the equilibrium of the price.
Yes.
But this is like a very broad, I think, projection.
Yeah. Yeah. It is.
Go, you can always say it's right and wrong in the same time.
Yes. Yeah. It's a very good statement, as you said. It's very very broad, so you can say that volatility will eventually drop. Or
Yeah.
yeah, of
The
course.
equities will be an interesting year for the equities here because most of the equities at the moment are relying on the big seven.
Yes.
40 to 50% of it. So if the big seven are starting to crumble, then it will be hard for equity market.
Yes.
Which will affect Bitcoin markets as well.
Yeah, that's right. So it's also a projection about Bitcoin's volatility decreasing. It's easy to believe. We believe that, and they also have this like cycle model, and currently Bitcoin is around a low risk, and we are not reaching the peak valuation yet. But if you think about Bitcoin's volatility and Bitcoin's models, we have this power law model from 21metrics, and currently you can see that the power law fit is around 85K, and we are above that now. Bitcoin trading at 100K, but also like this power law model states that Bitcoin will go up, like spot price will increase, but like returns will eventually be more moderate. So we have this law of diminishing returns, as you know it, George. So like it will go up, but as the asset class matures, it will not be that radical as it was in like previous years, and that's obvious because when you get all these institutions and state level players coming in, then it matters. So it's, that's what happens, but you can still see it going to maybe 1 million per coin or something like that. So, but looking at the power law model, what is your prediction for this year? So I would say maybe like 150K if you look at the power law fit at 85K now. So that could be like technical correction, and it's also about politics. So what is Trump saying in the US? Will the reserve materialize actually, and what is going on? So I would say like maybe 150 is a conservative prediction, or how would you say?
I believe that's a good prediction.
Yeah,
I mean, we could double, of course, the market cap. That's feasible, but again, that means that we will have then a quite strong. For that to happen, we will need to have a very strong equity market,
yes,
a very strong economy, and also the Fed will keep lowering the rates, which I think is going to a bit stop in mid-year. So we'll see how that goes.
yeah.
And
As usual, like when Bitcoin matters as an asset class, it will be more correlated with equity markets, as you said, like S&P 500 and Nasdaq. So we also, in order to Bitcoin to succeed, we also need the stocks to go up, basically. So if there's like would be a stock market correction, of course, like Bitcoin will.
I mean, there might be volatility as well on the downside because we have seen MicroStrategy in a very, how to say, bullish environment.
Yeah.
And how they behave in a bullish environment. We haven't seen them when there's like sharp corrections. And
yes.
We'll have. I'm very curious how that will play out. I think his average per Bitcoin price is about 60K.
Yeah.
So we'll go in touch again 60K, and what it will do, then it's interesting. It's just a question.
Yes, that's right. So yesterday, did you listen this All In podcast? There's like Chamat criticizing MSTR a bit, and he was saying that it's not like sustainable to have the like a double, triple like the book value. So he was saying basically that MSTR is overvalued. So what do you think about that? It's maybe it's a bit like it could be a bit overblown. You're seeing this hype around the company, and it's a bit like, and you can even see these like MSTR focused communities like MSTR bros talking about it. So so it really might be a bit.
No, I think the whole thing about Picture is that MSTR, and it's a Bitcoin focused company, and it's normal that they actually really focus on acquiring more Bitcoins because their strategy is to long term be one of the top holders of Bitcoin.
Yes.
And how they will achieve that is the question. And is this the right way to do it is the question. And I don't know, to be sure to. So
Yeah.
I do believe he maybe overstretches a bit his risks appetite for Bitcoin, and
Yeah.
well, it will create a bit of nervosity as well with his shareholders as well. That will unfold when we have a bit more price downside.
Yeah.
Till
Definitely.
now, it's so good. Maybe there is ways that he will be a much, how to say, and this strategy that he has is going to work even better when the volatility drops as well, and probably contradictory to what he says.
Mm.
Uh,
Interesting.
so he will be probably more safe on his bets, of course,
Yeah.
when the volatility of the Bitcoin drops.
Yeah.
So it's to be honest, I cannot like take a really good stand. I just know that we need to be aware of those risks, that
Yes.
it could go like sideways for him too.
Yeah. It's possible. Yeah. I think like sideways market would be okay for sailors, as you said. It's like
Yeah, could be. And if the Bitcoin price never touches 60K again,
yeah.
or hovers around 70, 80, maybe, that then he's pretty fine with good returns at the end of the day.
Yeah. Yeah.
He
That's
does
one like
he did for his shareholders amazing returns. So
yeah. Yeah, that's like one what is scenario. So Bitcoin could go like sideways for this year, probably even touching 150K. But the sideways market for Bitcoin would mean alt market, and especially good market for these AI related meme coins. So it's
yeah, could
possible.
be, but
Yeah,
these they will be maybe just sparkles, and I don't think that there will be like a really huge out market as we remember it.
yeah,
I don't think that there will be like so much liquidity that goes to every out. There will be
yes,
like specific maybe communities out there, and
yeah,
so the fragmented at these days, and
yeah.
yeah, that's
And
where.
even like yeah, and then you have all these old altcoins. So yeah, like you could segment these in so many ways. So yeah. Yeah, and like so many different investors in the market. So we have people interested in EMA tier only and like EMA tier options, or then they buy Bitcoin or. But I think maybe the old altcoins might be like the loser segment here, because I would maybe focus on Bitcoin, then like Bitcoin related institutions like EMA tier, it's like options, and then if I want more risk exposure, I would maybe check these like meme coins, and but I think like Cardano and these like also Ethereum, as you can see currently, are not doing that well. Actually, like Ethereum is being eclipsed by Solana as the main meme coin platform. So many things going on. So yeah.
Mm,
But Bitcoin is always the safe bet.
yeah.
If you want to play it safe, by Bitcoin, accumulate BTC.
Hmm.
Or do you have anything to add to
Oh,
my
yeah.
statement? Okay, we have talked for almost 30 minutes now, so I think we can wrap this up. And as usual, I will add all the links to the show notes, so you can check um, George's new report and the upcoming event this week.
Do
And
check it out. Yeah, I'm happy to see you all of you there.
yes, check them out. And as usual, don't forget to check our partners SideShift with their new Telegram trading bot. It's very useful. And then check FarnX. Thank you for your time. Thank you, George, and
Thank you so
thanks
much.
for all the
Being
listeners.
here. Looking forward. Ciao, ciao.
Ciao. Thank you.